Oh, holy Toledos! Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. Looking at a mono black rotation proof deck within standard best of one. We are slicing and we are dicing our way through Diamond. This deck has all of the bangers that will not be moving into Historic, into Explorer, when rotation hits in September with the release of Dominaria United. So, if you're looking at building a new deck now and you don't want to waste these wild cards, we've got you covered, protecting that collection until we wait for Dominaria, right? So only spending wild cards on things that are already tested and proven within these decks. So buckle up, get ready, make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. And let's take a look at the deck. All right, mono black rotation is, incredibly powerful. It all revolves around the Meat Hook Massacre, right? Just a fair and playable card. But not only that, but we have a ton of value generation within the deck here. Whether it's life gain, card advantage through draw, the replayability of creatures as well. A lot of good value within the deck. And it is maybe a little bit more aggro than your typical mono black deck. Not as mid-range, but still, I think, classified as a mid-range deck. My favorite card in the build, it's not the Meat Hook, believe it or not. It's going to be the Life of Toshiro Umezawa for 2 mana. And on the first 2 triggers, of course, when it enters, and then on your next draw step, choose one. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. Or finally, you gain 2 life, right? So it can buff your creatures up. It can, remove your opponent's creatures, which is pretty cool, or just help sustain you within that life total, which is very good and actually a main modality of the build here, as we are paying life for a lot of things. So it's nice to be able to gain some of that back and strike a nice balance here, right? After it transforms finally into the Memory of Toshiro as a 2/3 enchantment creature, in which we can tap, pay 1 life to add 1 black mana, spending only to cast instant and sorcery spells. And what will we be doing with that? Well, it's going to be Invoke Despair, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 mana at sorcery speed. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life, and then you draw a card. Repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker as well. So, just removing the majority of their field state. If not, you're drawing cards, they're losing life. What a fantastic card to generate value and really strip your opponent of any value they may have as well. Speaking to the fact that we can generate a lot of value in the deck, we also have Sorin the Mithrist for 4 loyalty +1. Looking at the top card of our library, revealing it, putting it into our hand, losing life equal to that mana value. All right, so that's one way that we'll be losing life within the build. So it's, like I mentioned, a really nice way to be able to gain it back. And it actually takes care of that itself with the -2 ability, creating a 2/3 black vampire creature token with lifelink and flying. That is, going to get the job done here. -7 Sorin deals 13 damage to any target. You gain 13 life. That's going to be probably more than enough sustainability. And not to mention the damage output here is ridiculous and probably just closes out the game. 13 damage, you probably win at that point, which is fantastic, right? Okay, so we can also do some shenanigans with our life total through Henrika. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can choose one that's not been chosen yet. Each player sacrifices a creature. You draw a card and lose 1 life, right there. Or we can transform it, and the transformation of it takes it from a 1/3 into a 3/4. The additional Death Touch and Lifelink on top of the flying is quite nice. And then we can pay 3 as well to give each creature we control with flying or Death Touch and Lifelink, I suppose, +1, +0 until the end of turn, which, is not a big portion of our deck. There's the Vampire here with Lifelink, and yeah, that's it. But again, at the end of the day, it's quasi-removal, it's draw, it is some life gain, sustainability. It really just fits with the deck quite nicely, and it's a nice 2-drop on the side of Sorin. Value generation through the Shakedown Heavy for 3, 6, 4 with Menace. So, this is a big booty that puts out a lot of damage. And whenever the defending player, or whenever you attack, defending player gets to choose to let you draw a card. If you do draw a card, you're going to untap the Shakedown Heavy and remove it from combat, which is nice because then it can still defend, right? Yes, you're not getting that damage, but you got to draw, and now it can defend, which is decent. The underdog can draw us a card through the Blitz, pay 2 life, comes in with haste, sacrifice it, draw a card at the beginning of the next end step, which is great. And then the Trespasser, you know, when it enters, exile card from a graveyard. When it attacks, do the same. Ward, discard a card, which is again helping us strip our opponent from value that they may have within their hand. And that's Daybound as a 3/3, Nightbound as a 4/4. We'll do that twice, right? We're going to be able to take out 2 cards when we attack there, or you know, when it enters, if it is entering Nightbound, which is a possibility. Infernal Grasp, destroy target creature, you lose 2 life, right? Losing life. We talked about that. The underdog also loses life, which is why the gaining of life is so important within the build, like I mentioned. And then March of Wretched Sorrow. What a great card. Probably my second favorite card in the deck. For 1 mana plus X at instant speed as an additional cost to cast a spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand, and the spell will cost 2 less to cast for each exiled card this way, and then we'll deal X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and we'll gain X life as well, which is fantastic. So, you know, gaining a bunch of life, dealing a bunch of damage, removing one of their things. Of course, we also have the Meat Hook, which is where we started with this whole parade of darkness. For 2 mana plus X, each creature gets -X when it enters the battlefield, and whenever a creature you control dies, they'll lose life. Whenever a creature they control dies, you'll gain 1 life, which is fairly good as well. We have the Field, we have the Mire, and then we're cheating with the Hive of the Eye Tower. Now, this is the only card in the deck that does not make it past rotation, but I feel that it is important to run right now in the current meta, so you're not giving up too much. Now, if there is a 2023 queue that reveals itself, it's an easy, you know, 3 lands for 3 lands, cool beans. Not much to change there, but right now, you know, let's still keep the deck as competitive as possible. If you don't have the lands, don't worry about buying them. But if you already do, why not throw them in? Why not cheat a little bit with the rotation-proof deck? And again, that's the idea here, is we're identifying the cards that we believe will survive rotation. So if you are looking to upgrade your individual decks with some of these cards, you know which ones are going to be safe, and you know, try to keep that buyer's remorse or regret at bay as rotation rolls around in September. Holy Toledo's. It's not just that though. We have a pack opening at the end of the video. You know, we go through the deck, we talk about it, we showcase it, and then we meet up to final thought the deck and open up one of these beautiful Neon Dynasty packs. So hopefully there is a sick bomb in here. You know, there's so many good cards, even from this deck. The March, I would be really happy with. The Wandering Emperor, not in this build, but would still be very, very cool. The lands are cool. So, you know, fingers crossed. Hopefully we get some good pulls. But first, let's take a look at our gameplay footage. Opponent goes first, 2 lands. I mean, if we draw 3, that could be cool. I've been looking for you. My gosh. I mean, I like Sorin, but it's not a land. Life gain will help us within the Trespassers and Sorin against this deck. Oh, wow. 3rd land, nice. We can throw the Underdoogie in front. Luminarch Aspirant. Up to potentially 3/3, but they're going to train that Initiate instead to 4. It's pretty cool. Right, dodging the hook skis. And it went to exile, so we don't have anything. This is something that they're going to need to deal with, though, as far as a blocker goes for us. Like, Angel Fire gets the job done through Indestructible. Cavalier. Why not, right? Why not, dude? Why not, dude? I guess we should have killed the Initiate, but we're still so far away from the hook. We hook now. Yeah. Is what if they push to 3, we don't get the land? We can hopefully deal with this. Oh, wow. Nice, dude. So the march is quite nice here because we can discard. So we have to play a 3-drop. Let's grab some life about it. Shakedown blocks the hopeful. Grab some life. We lose a lot of our hand there. Get hit for 4. I'm just going to take it. No attacks here. Up to 2. Hopefully there's no removal. We go to knight. Grab life. Shakedown out as a blocker. We have to get so lucky. Land. Okay, so far so good. Interesting. We only get 1 life. Whatever. Interesting. They're taking this damage. There's ward on the glutton. And menace on the heavy. We clean their field, gain 1. I think this is good. Woo! I'm back of the year. There's removal here, but they have to discard on it. So they send it to our person instead for the scry. Nice. It stays on the top. 1 Thundering Rageu. Coming right up. Nice. I thought we were hooped there right from the get-go. Going first. That's a big help. Land is good. Hive out. They're playing slow, which I appreciate. Or we, though. In a very big way. We'll just grab 2 life, I guess. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that we could put it on our resume, the number of titans of industry that we've killed. Like just a little sub note at the bottom of the resume, like, oh, by the way, I've got 15 titan kills under my belt this month. That's all. Doesn't hire you just because that no, you need at least 30 Titan kills. Titan a day. Arena really should have achievements. Thorn up next and Invoke right after. Not too sharby. And achievement unlocked. Play without sound. Yes. We like the life, and then the other transforms. Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to making your resume stand out from all the others, what better way, right? What better way? Yeah, the achievements within the game should unlock special cosmetics, sleeves, avatars, even card cosmetics, right? Alternative arts. You could hire me, Magic. Wizards, I'll do it. I'll make this game good, Dougie. And then the achievements inspires or, incentivizes people to play more. More time in the game. We all know what that means, don't we? More money spent. Are you sure? Question mark. This feels like one of my attacks. So we actually pay life to cast this, which is pretty cool, and we have plenty of it. And that's just another benefit of Toshiro. Paying life here as well, and we're still above 20, right? It's no problem because we can gain life back in large quantities through not only Toshiro itself, but the hook, the march, the trespasser. I guess keep attacking, right? You dog. Scrap some more life. Use that life. I want to keep this grasp. Right? Kills anything. Any creature. You're done. So it's cool to hold on to. Probably lose the hook. Oh. Oh, that's the best kind of match to win is when they spellbind you and then concede. They're just like, you know what? I'm out. I'm done with this. Going first, as it was foretold in the ancient texts. In mono green. Love this card. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I remove your creature? Do you remember Elspeth? Not Elspeth Conquers Death. What was the black Elspeth card? It was a saga. It was cheaper than Conquers Death. Oh, oopsie daisy. Just kidding. comboing them together. You dirty dog. Elspeth's Nightmare. That's the one. That was a good card. Similar to Life of Toshiro. Oh, I wish I had another. Let's start cleaning up their grave. Spreading the gap. You heard right. Stop it, HGG. That's why you guys show up to the channel every day, right? May I have another, sir? Hey, that's all right. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, it's probably not the best, but I think it's all right. And I think I'm okay to push in. I wouldn't even just mind, like, you know, if they're gonna double block, whatever. Still don't mind losing Toshiro to a pack leader. Because if you think about it, that Toshiro already has taken out a pack leader, right? Yeah, interesting deck. I've not ever seen a mono green build before. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I mean, mono black's not original either, let's be honest. I mean, this version's more aggro than the typical ones you see. Normally, they're very mid-range. And this is a little bit more of an aggressive build, but still mid-range oriented, without any doubt. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Yup. Good card. Should have saved my grasp. Interesting. Touch for one? Just, okay, they just want to kill it. Huh. Interesting turn of events. Only 2 mana, so we can't recast it, but I'll probably end up taking it back, right? And then sadly no attacks, but that means it's nighttime, baby. Yeah, a weird attack typically will punish you if you interact with it. But then again, it sucks to be juked out, right? It goes both ways. That's the fun of Magic. It's that poker face moment. Everybody can play the play lines effectively, but can everyone effectively juke out their opponent? Something else entirely. For example, they may not have had Snakeskin in that hand. I could have interacted like they didn't, or like they did when they didn't, and let that damage through when there was no threat of losing a creature, right? So, you know, these things do go both ways. I mean, I'm going to take the Glutton with the Chariot, unless there's a fight effect here, probably. 5 mana and Inscription of Abundance would be worst case scenario, and, you know, it's kind of looking like that's the case. Yeah. Good on you, bud. I don't know why they'd leave the Glutton. I find that interesting. I mean, you know, it is quote unquote telling, but are they faking you out, right? You can set the stops though, right? I understand, and this is pretty awesome. But you know, if you were to put it in full control, and that's why you see that in the tournaments a lot, right? Where you know it might not matter in the best of. That's pretty good too. Thanks for the draw, dude. You know, in the best of one ladder, you know, you're just rifling through games. It's whatever. In that tournament scene though, when they're using Arena as the client, I think you'll see that lots in the championships, right? Just put it in full control because you know hide all information. Even if you didn't have something, put it in full. You know, just pass each phase as if you were playing paper, right? They don't like this invoke. Agadeem's Awakening has no place in the deck as it is a rotation-proof build. Are we discarding anything? No. Sometimes keep the land to discard. Ooh, yeah. Sure. Double block me, dude. Arena does also sometimes forget to give control when it's needed. I've had that when it just passes through phase. You're like, I needed that. I guess not. Plenty of life to, you know, wiggle with it. I say top, you say deck. Top. You didn't say it. Why didn't you say it? I thought we were having fun. This is uncomfortable. I mean, the meat hook, it's just fair and playable. Going first. It's one of my favorite cards, so I'm going to keep it. Let's just keep the field nice and clean. No land. Why hurt my feelings like this? She's a brick house. Clearly. That's going to be in my head all day now. What have I done? And to anyone who's now stuck with that for the rest of the day, my apologies. You'd be like walking to work. She's all your coworkers just turn and look at you. Dude, what is your problem? Really? Apparently, I know what my problem is. There's removal on the Underdoogie, so I don't want to push him up with Toshiro. Third land would just be fantastic. Oof. Lose the Doogie because we can replay the Doogie. It's an underdog party. Land off the top. Flawless victory. If we get our fourth land, we can invoke with Toshiro. Like how it reduces instant and sorcery. Paying 1 life for it, but you know, whatever. Whatever, dude. Hello, Miss Maya. How are you today? Oh, why not play into a meat hook, right? Why not play into their meat hook? Let's have some fun with it. Ooh. Ouch. Please top deck a land so we can sacrifice, and also don't make a rhino. Oh, and they just, so never mind, even if we do get the land. What a bully. Okay, so we can still deal with it. It starts out with Henrika and a sacrifice. Sorry about your Rhino. And I will no attacks. And then another land off the top. No creatures over there, and the despair is juicy. I'm gonna try our best. It's nice that we have the line that we can work towards. Get it, Maya. I think we got my wheel on the wrong. Hey, bring it over, Dad. People can't see me. That's not a land. Toshiro plus Henrika. Next. Draw. Looking for land. We could hit it, but they just bring it right back. So let's hit for 3 to 9. Oh, the reach. I forgot about the reach on the creature. Oops. They're just gonna bring it back. Did you know, chat, did you know, viewers, that Titan of Industry has reach? I was so distracted with the cat. I didn't see the reach. Oops. My bad. Oops, my bad. We don't even have... I don't want to kill it because they're going to bring it back. They also have the lair, which can walk for 4. Mm-hmm. And then maybe we can just underdog them with a meat hook to death. That's a lot. There's no, because they're just going to draw a land, re-titan. Oh, we lose our doogies. That is brutal. Remember the time we forgot that it had reach and didn't give death touch to our creature? I do. And it's back. And back again later. Okay. Cool. Cool. No life gain. You're brave. You're brave, dude. There's the land. We should just like, there should be like an achievement that we're completing. It's like kill 50 Titans of Industry, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go farm out this achievement, try to complete it. That'll look cool on our account. Just stop it, dude. Don't make a rhino. You don't need a rhino, okay? You don't need the rhino, dude. They need the rhino. They know they need the rhino. We're getting so lucky. Is that what you call that? Lucky? Yeah. Titan every turn for the rest of my life. Well, we're just completing the achievement, right? Do it. Do it. Bring a third one out. Nice. The harvester keeps the Titan in play. Ooh, woo, woo. All right. Our opponent's cheating for some reason. I don't know why they're doing this to me, but fine, whatever. They're going first. Oh, Lord. We have a bunch of removal here, so I'm feeling fairly confident about it, and we'll just, mirror them for now. And these two heavies should present some amount of value to us. I don't want to face down a Rafine though. It's like a really good card. I see the three colors. I see that it's a possibility. It's like, of course it is. We know it's Rafine. Well, I guess we don't know. And I'm not about to play into a Wari. So we play the 2-drop instead. Here's a Spell Pierce. Vanishing First still an option for them. Be really good. Oh my lord. Big hit. Yeah. Not a fan of this open mana. It is a Wandering Emperor. We've dodged the Spell Pierce already. They don't have another. Unlikely to have a copy, two of. As I'm staring at a copy of two in my own hand. And then no attacks. We're gonna defend here. There's that Wandering Emperor. No fear. There's that Rafine again. Oh man, like this deck is super duper busted. Bro, just stop. Show some mercy. Good lord. It's the fact that Rafine's ability affects your whole field. Like it doesn't even need to attack to trigger. What the? What the? Emotional damage. Lord. Good Lord. And now I was gonna say they Fading Hope the token. That'd be sick. Get the land. Let's take out one of the Doogies. Too bad we can't grab them both. Yes. This card, though. This fucking card's ridiculous, dude. And, like, why give it Ward 1? Like, oh, it's not good enough. Let's give it Ward 1, too. I can see, okay, Ward 1 if it was like a 1-2, right? And then, it's really prone to removal, only 2 toughness. Oh, but now it's got Ward 1 to make up for it. No. They're like, let's make it 4 toughness so it, defends against all damage-based spells, basically. And then let's give it Ward 1. Who did this? Who did this? But it's 3 color, they say. Except for the mana availability has never been this good. There's triumphs, there's pathways, there's dual lands. Oh, box, dude. You're a bully. I guess I just don't practice enough. It's probably the chair. Maybe if Ewin Racing sent me a better chair, I'd win more. I believe it. This is really good as long as there's no magic here. Another Spell Pierce. At this point, it is pretty likely they've had some draws, right? If not, we're getting an enchantment. We're getting a Planeswalker, and we're getting a token creature. Could also be countered. Oh, they leave the token. They're like, no, I want that 4/4, dude, to defend so they don't take the Doogie. You don't think I will? They didn't think I would. I'll do whatever I damn well please. And they didn't block. What a juke. What a fake out, right? We're still dead by a mile, but it was fun. We had a good time. Connive ability. So not only does it make your creature stronger, but you get to sift through your deck and find the appropriate cards for the specific situation. Brutal, dude. Good posture. Hunch 2. We should actually start that in the channel, like posture and hydration checks. It's the simple things that I, fail at. I fail at everything. When I go, like, into some introspection or whatever, oh, damn, I gotta be better at life. Okay, this is still a match somehow. We can go up to 3. I don't want to just kill myself. In the game, chat. Settle down. We could double heavy, die in the air. Well, no, we wouldn't die. We would block, but it would connive for the win. It's the connive that would beat us. And we still die anyways because it hits for 4. Sick, dude. All right, opponent goes first. We like the hand dog. Miss Maya. Someone's like, I've not seen Miss Maya in a while. Boom, here she is. Hey, Miss Maya. How are you? How are you today, girl? Getting some laps in? It's like, yeah, I'm probably more entertaining than you, Dad. Ha! Ha! People like the cat more than you. It's not nice, Maya. Show some respect. Try hard. And she leaves. She's like, no, you don't. No, you don't, Dad. Well, the underdog's gonna try hard. It is a try hard, isn't it? This dude hits way above his weight class. Way above his weight class. This is a 3-drop. Easy. Well, that also hits above its weight. No blockage. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. I guess. It's an exile, which sucks. It would be cool if it was a discard. It's an exile, though. Yep. 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 Thinking that I'll race you. Trolliolio. She's back. He's back. Oh, really? You're tough. Let's remove the pack leader. It's just responsible. Another Doogie. No attacks. And then we go to Big March. We can hit this troll for 4. Ranger's class is pretty good. Do they level it up here? Yeah. Yeah, they do. All right, all right. Cool. That's cool. You don't think I will? They're not learning. They're just not learning. You don't think I'll do that? You do this because you can replay them from the grave. Right? It's really nice. You don't think... Oh, what? Oh, it's a non-bit. I see. I guess they think I won't do that. Hmm. Here you go. I guess this probably isn't a good situation for us. Another? What a dirty dog. I should probably blast that sculptor. Should have a while ago. Trolls are good. Last turn. Get another big march in on this other troll. I think we should kill the sculptor a long time ago, but at this point, we've probably waited too long. You know what I mean? It's not good. It's quite bad. I will bonk that, though. Hmm. This could be bad. We're just gonna top deck more removal, right? It's easy. It's easy. We should have killed this sculptor so long ago. Just trying to survive. Where's the meat hook? It's there. We'll find it. Here, meat hook. Wow. That's at this point just impressed. That's their fourth old growth troll. What? The shuffler's fine, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. Jesus. That is fantastic, dude. I had to put on the sunglasses for this. This is too damn bright. I'm blinded by trolls. Yeah, the trolls got the lower atomic weight. The molecular mass it's not as much. So when the shuffler shifts, it sifts its way to the top. Much like the Bone Crusher Giant also had a very light atomic weight. The digital weighting of this card was lighter in such a way that it would force itself to the top of your deck. All going according to plan. Roko the Troll Whisperer. That's actually a really cool name. Tax the Chariot. Can we just pull a meat hook? Right? One meat hook, please. Pretty please. I feel like we've been asking politely. Meat hook off the top of our deck. Believing in the heart of the cards, envisioning it. Meat hook 2x legendary border frame. That I shouldn't have said legendary border frame. I should have started with what the card said. Maybe that's, you know. We're so screwed. This is gonna be tight. Can we survive? I don't think so. That's straight up transformation town. Little life gain. We have good draws. It's just we've been on our heels the entire time. I mean, it's not even the troll. It all started with an oddity, you know? Like, holy, settle down, dude. Hey, that's fairly good. Gets rid of a blocker, right? 4 trolls, an oddity, chariot. Very good. And it's all because we didn't remove the sculptor when we should have. Because they've still only played those original 3 lands, right? So we could have really cut that down a little bit. Anyways. Ooh, don't do it. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, we're just dead. still just dead. And they could even have more buffs in hand, right? I think the pack leader could also buff itself here. Or inscription yourself. Wow. Oh yeah? Well, I'm still dead. Rest in peace. That's a great game. Good match, Trollmaster. Way to troll me. Holy Toledos! Mono black, you know, Loath not required. And I am so happy to see Loath leave. But you know what? At the end of the day, Meat Hook's not going anywhere. This is the second pack that we've started with a Tezzeret full art. I just want to bring that to everyone's attention as well. So let's rip through here. And again, we'll go fairly quickly here, as we don't care about any of these cards. I mean, let me know in the chat if you want me to go slow through this. We can read all of the cards out, but I'm sure you're familiar, right? This is just limited trash. If we see anything good, we're going to pull it out. So that's good. And then why is this land just chilling in the middle of the pack? That's a mid-pack land. Alt art, which is nice. Not holographic, though. Oh. Uh-oh, that's a heater, chat. That's a heater. Thundering Reiju in the house. We love to see it. And then a holographic favor. Friday night, baby. So that is interesting. You know, an etching and a Reiju in the same pack. Are we building a mono red deck, chat? Maybe, maybe, maybe. I think that's the best pull of the set so far. But again, we're only like, I think 3 packs into 30. So we have plenty more to go through. Thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. Have an absolute magical day. I can't wait to see you in the next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help support. Woof, woof, baby. Let's go.